Hello people, GoTW Leanbod here. I have been going through my replays. I've got another 31k game. I'm playing with the Brotherhood clan. So on my right I've got Mad King. On my left I've got Jacked Man. And we'll see who I've got in front of me relatively shortly. Now as you can see I've got my pikes. I'm going to play this here because it's actually lagging a little bit whilst I'm fast forwarding. So as you can see I've got my pikes in a relatively tight formation. Since I've been playing with some of the 31k players, I've found that having a tighter formation with your pikes, especially with the Greeks and the Carthaginians, you can really utilise their potential in terms of pushing forward with all your pikes, and that's obviously what I'm planning to do against Macedon, because they've got very long pikes and it's going to allow me to do as much damage as possible as opposed to being defensive, which Carthage typically is a lot of the time. So yeah, if I look to my left, let's have a look at Mad King's army, or Jacked Man, sorry. So he's got 3 archers and he's only opted to go with 3 cav, which is very interesting. And he's got 3 legionary first cohorts, so a very untypical army there from Rome. On the right hand side, Mad King, who from my experience typically goes with very different armies quite often, has some Jav cav. He has an armoured general and he has another 2 armoured generals. Okay, so this is pretty weird. So we've got 2 Macedons in front of us, fair enough. We've got 7 Cretan archers there from Demon. On the left we've got Bars. Let's have a look. So he's got 2 archers. So obviously in Champ Select what we've seen that they've got massively high numbers, and they're opting basically to go for inf box army essentially, and they've got the archers so that they don't get peppered down. So it's up to us really at this point to ensure that they don't utilise their archers, and we need to attack. But really, I mean, looking at this and these armies, I don't see how Rome without Cav should win. Hopefully this is a stomp from me against Demon. Let's have a look at his setup. So yeah, his setup's not bad. He's done a similar thing to me. He's not quite as tight as my inf are, but similar kind of setup. Yeah, so oh god, so an armoured general is actually routing. Yeah, I mean he's getting shot down heavily by a lot of Cretan archers. So now this is the time. This is just where things get a little bit messy, and it can go either way. I mean, I think Macedon should be setting up to just defend, and I think he's kind of messed up his formation here. So I've left a straggler in the back. Not sure what that's about, but yeah. Let's see if my Balearics are doing anything. No. Defeat's already a certainty, and my pike hasn't even reached their pikes yet, so something's going wrong already in that formation. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and brute force this, and I'm also just going to let my Balearic Singer die by the looks of it. Jacked Man's decided to stay out, but he's using his cav well, by the looks of it. He needs to use all 3 cav there if he wants to do anything against them archers. That armoured general, let's see how many he takes out by himself. Ooh, okay, took out quite a lot there. It's a good charge. So Macedon at this point, because he's invested so much of these archers, he's being forced to take some of his inf out, and perhaps that's going to be to my benefit. So yeah, at the minute, Jacked Man not really on. This Macedon army could completely outflank me, and I could be in really big trouble. That's what he should be doing. He shouldn't be walking in as slow as that, and I'm guessing he's going to run now. So am I going to pull inf off? That is the question. Is Jacked Man going to move his stuff? I mean, he's got his archers in a great position. Yeah, so I've moved my stuff off. My gen's probably going to come off as well, and I should probably take another one off if I can. So yeah, victory is a certainty. It's looking pretty good here. That one pike just there has stopped an entire army from pushing straight onto me. So if I didn't do that, I'd be outflanked, and I'd say the game would be over, to be fair. So yeah, really slow, especially for Spartan Commander. He's always the type of person that stays very close, even not even relatively close, very close to his teammates. Very good grease player. These herbs have stopped his Spartans, but they should get completely slaughtered. He's taken out the Cretans, which is great. I don't know what's going on with Barton. What is he controlling aside from his imp? Nothing. He hasn't got any cav running about, so not sure what's going on there. He's losing pikes. My sacred bands are doing pretty well. These Macedonian inf, like, their morale's not great, so they could rout if I get some good pushes on them. Yeah, my pikes are doing really well here. He's doing the right thing by trying to flank me, so I should take one pike off if I was clever. He's been slow with his pike though. I'd take that pike up, I'd run it as fast as I could there. I'd get it behind there at least, because I'm winning so well there. At least if I can take these guys out, then my army's not going to be so strong when it comes towards the end of the game. So let's see what's going on here. This guy's definitely got some good pilot shots off Jacked, man. Yep, see, these long range pikes do great against herbs, they really do. If they don't get peppered down really heavily by archers and piler. Yeah, the Macedonian inf is an absolute nightmare for anybody. Especially late game. If you can get your Macedonian inf to late game, then you're in a really good spot. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do against these Spartans, because my inf are tired. These guys are fresh, so they will win. They'll win hard as well. So I need to run these guys away. I can't fight the Spartans. Let's see what I decide to do.
The enemy general shows his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what that's about, to be fair. Oh, so he's run them in. So he's lost his initial phalanx advantage. So Spartan Commander has decided that he needs to do something right now, or they're going to lose the game. And he's right to kind of panic engage me. I'm getting a little bit of a flank there, which is good. Like, my guys should be getting absolutely flattened at this point, especially against some even winded and fresh Spartans. They're absolutely insane. I think I did the right thing by holding this up. So yeah, if I go and rout Macedon, it's the best thing for the team, because then we can all as a team hold the Spartans. So I've held those Spartans up hopefully long enough that I can go in. And yeah, look, I should be, knowing me, yeah, I've got guard mode off and I'm running in there. Exactly what I wanted to do. Now Spartan Commander with an absolute monster of Spartans. I mean, they're not in a bad spot at all, seeing as they've got so many Spartans. I should have got my sacred bands in quicker there, to be honest. Disappointed with that. So yeah, these herbs all going to get absolutely rinsed. Correct to go into Testudo against the Spartans, but still. So yeah, Jackman's done pretty good in terms of not tiring his men out too much. Should be charging in against those, seeing as their pikes are down. Yeah, he's just done it. Bark having a bit of a slow game here, or Bars, however you want to pronounce it. They should rout. Haven't routed still. Okay, still up. What's going on? They're winded. These guys have got to be out of ammo. So let's have a look. Nope. They should be shooting fire on those Spartans. I think I'm really happy here about having Balearic Slingers. They're going to do great stuff, especially hitting the Spartans' hit points off at this point in the game. Is exactly what you want. So right now this is a really tight game. I'd actually say we have the advantage, to be fair. he split his Spartans up, which I think was a mistake. In fact, I thought it was definitely a mistake to split the Spartans up, but I suppose he was trying to make sure that the Macedon Inf didn't rout, and he's done so. The Macedon Inf at this point is completely redundant because low troop Macedon, yeah, I mean, unless the other team have got nothing, then it's pretty worthless at this point of the game. Jacked man again, yeah, his Inf isn't that tired, but the Spartans, their stamina is absolutely incredible. So at this point, yeah, got my slingers in a great spot. These archer auxiliary are in a great spot. He just needs to shoot the right inf, aka the inf that have got at least their sides or backs to him. But any arrows at this point is pretty good. Mad King's about to wrap around. Both my slingers are shooting in. It looks very favourable to us, providing that this group of Spartans don't just tear through the herbs. But his herbs are warmed up. Really good stamina management from both the Roman allies there. I think my pikes did a pretty good job in terms of tiring out the enemy troops. Yeah, I think I could have done better in terms of where I split my pikes, and could have gone and possibly even routed Macedon if I'd charged in quicker, but maybe my troops are too tired to charge in fast. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. So yeah, Mad King just got obliterated, and he realises, yeah, bugger this, mate. I'm not gonna fight them Spartans. I'm gonna let the archer auxiliary fire down and a bit better. I'm moving my slingers round. Correct thing to do. Jackman is just holding stuff up. He's just thinking, right. And now he's moved off. That's good, because they were going to rout for sure against a bunch of Spartans like that. So he should be pulling back now. These slingers can absolutely devastate the Spartans, like completely devastate them across a period of a couple of minutes, because the slinger's ammo takes a lot longer than the archer auxiliary ammo to run down. So we've got a surround on the Spartans. Let's speed it up a little bit. See, victory. They're looking good at the minute. So yeah, Mad King's actually correct in holding his stuff off, possibly. Maybe I would have charged this herb in just into there, but then he's allowing my slingers to pop their stuff right in. I wouldn't have used my cav right then. I would have held them off, but I can't say it was that bad of a thing. But this game looks like it's really shaping out to be a close battle. Spartans really are very, very, very strong, and now they're routing. It's rare to see Spartans rout, even when there's that many in this sort of situation, I think. But yeah, let's just see the kill count. I can see Spartan Commander's probably going to have around 2,000. Jacked Man 2,400. Wow, okay. Spartan Commander, yeah, 2,100. That's really big, but 2,400 is great. What did Jackman have? So Jackman had the 3 archer auxilia and the 3 cav army with the rest herbs and legionary first cohorts. But I suppose he did have a relatively easy job against the Macedon. So yeah, pretty good game. Always fun playing with the Brotherhood clan. I do like to jump into their games when they play. Overall, I'd say a bit of an average 3v3. Happy enough with my kills, 1655. I think I served my purpose across the game. And yeah, the Romans did great in clearing up. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you got this far, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, take it easy, boys.